sir, for the insights. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to welcome, and it's a great honor, with enthusiasm, that we introduce one of our esteemed guests for the Technology in Maritime TIM 2023 Global Conference, Professor Dr. Mangesh Karad. Professor Dr. Mangesh Karad, the Executive President and Vice Chancellor at the MIT Art, Design and Technology University, MIT ADT, Pune, boasts a distinguished 32-year career in the higher education. His visionary leadership has elevated MIT ADT, garnering applause like a 5-star rating and the prestigious Excellence in Employability Support Award from the University of Cambridge in 2023. Dr. Karad's transformative initiatives introduce specialized programs in marine engineering, nautical science, and the other fields, aligning students' skills with industry needs, while also establishing innovation hubs like the Center of Research, Innovation and Entrepreneurship for Young Aspirants, which is called as CREA. His exemplary contribution to maritime education were recognized with the esteemed Lifetime Achievement Award in Maritime Training and Education at the renowned Samudra Manthan Awards. Recognized for exceptional contribution to the maritime education, Dr. Karad received the esteemed Lifetime Achievement Award in the Maritime Training and Education. His active involvement in national and international events underscores his commitment to global educational excellence. A prolific doctorate recipient, Dr. Karad's relentless dedication shapes the nation's future through education and visionary leadership. Please join me in extending a warm welcome to Professor Dr. Mangesh Karad. We also have a 2-minute video to be played.
Thank you very much, Shaukat Mukherjee, for inviting me here for this wonderful program of the Technology in Maritime 23 and Innovation in Maritime 23. It is indeed very good topic because as an academician we always go to number of conferences on this topic, but it is first time that maritime innovation in maritime, the conference is being organized by the people, and most of the people from industry, they are here. So I am very happy. Friends, I am not a mariner, I am a mechanical engineer, but I will talk in general the technology. What is the impact of the technology? Globalization is rapidly happening because of the technology development, evolution of the technology. I was just going through the data of the different, the revenues of the different companies. Walmart revenue, Walmart, one of the biggest company of the world, who started their first shop, their store in America in 1950, and in 1962, they actually made, the number of their stores. From 1962 till today, their revenue has gone to almost $630 billion, and in year 22 their revenue was $600 billion. It is needless to say $1 billion is around 8,000 crore rupees. So we can imagine it is one of the biggest company. And in the year 94, the other company started, Amazon. Amazon started as a online book selling company, and from 99 onwards they started selling other books, and now the company's revenue is now $538 billion. How much? 538 billion. In the span of hardly 30 years, that company is competing with the Walmart company, and their growth percentage is almost 10%. Every year, at that rate the company is growing. And on the other hand, the Walmart company is growing at the rate of 5% or maybe 6%. If we see the other examples of how technology is impacting, the innovations in technology are impacting the economy of the world. So that I wanted to stress here. The other company, IBM, which was founded in 1911, whose turnover as on today is around $60 billion. The company started later, like Microsoft, which was started in 1975, whose turnover is now $211 billion. And the last company, the Google, everyone Google's. The company started in 98, and the company's revenue as on today is $297 billion. So what is the impact of the technology? That I wanted to highlight here. The technology is really driving the economy. The technology has taken the place in each and every organization. Facebook, Microsoft, Facebook has taken the place in our colleges and university. Our marketing is happening through Facebook. Our admissions are happening through Facebook. So this is the, all this technology, the great impact of the technology is happening. And very good thing is that because of that, I think the shipping is growing. When Amazon is growing, when the Flipkart is growing, Alibaba is growing, the shipping is growing. The goods are getting transported from the one country to the other country. So this is in general impact of the technology. And because of that, the other impact of the technology, as I said, because of this technology and innovations, as I was going through the other data of our country, the startup culture has started. Our country in 2016, it is our fortune that we got the Prime Minister like Narendra Modi ji. I am not from any particular party, but I am just saying it here. When he adopted the policy of the Startup India, in 2016, we had only around 500 startups in our country. As on today, our startups are more than 1,12,000 in our country. So that much is a talent in our people, in our young generation. That is a new India, I can say. The total 111 unicorns are in India. One unicorn whose valuation is above $1 billion, above 8,000 crore. Then the China has 169 unicorns, 169, and America is having 659 unicorns. So what this shows? This is the impact of the innovation, technology, use of the new technology, and the innovation. So the innovation is really, and we could fetch more than $127 billion, investment in these startups. So this is the impact of the innovation. This is the impact of the technology, and because of the very important aspect is this innovation has a very short life. If you take any picture, that picture, if it is released, within 1 month, when we go to home, we want a new picture, new creation. So the life of that innovation is hardly 1 month. So the innovation, race of innovation is really very fast, very crazy. So every year I think number of the movies are coming out. And when this is one sort of innovation. Movie making is one sort of innovation. Like a picture like Harry Potter, innovation literature, very good, magazine or the novel, very good, the setup, filmmaking, sound, everything. That could fetch very high revenues, maybe around $8 billion worldwide. So that is another impact of the innovation. And because of that, I think the whole education sector is thriving. Because of that, because of the use of the software and the computer industry, design education is growing very fast. User experience design is growing very fast. People are going for this particular branch of the video gaming, animation, user experience design. So everywhere, all the colleges are flooded. Liberal education is taking very high demand because for all the creativity, I think liberal education, design education, when it marries with the technology, when it goes merged with the technology, that gives the new innovation in general. I'm not talking about the maritime innovation as such, but maritime innovation also, as our chief guest, Shri Sam Jagannathan has rightly said, and other people have said, the 9 to 12 technologies, disruptive technologies, right from artificial intelligence to machine learning, cyber security, robotic and process automation, all these are the culprits for the innovation. Because of this, this technology, the company like Kodak collapsed. More than 100-year-old company got collapsed. Now there is no Kodak company. Company like Nokia, which was a leader in our mobile phones, it got disappeared in 2012 or 13. So that is the impact of the innovation. So my point is that we have to really gear up. Needless to say, maritime industry is growing. Yeah, they are adopting the technology, they are adopting the innovation. But in general, to grow the economy of our country, make the $5 trillion economy of the country, we have to adopt the innovations. We have to really focus on the innovation-led entrepreneurship for the country. Unfortunately, Indians are very renowned for service industry, IT industry, other parts. But we are not recognized as entrepreneurs. That ability is still to be proved by, and that ability is still to be acknowledged by the world. That is lacking. And for that thing, I think, I being from the education sector, we have taken that as a challenge because MIT is running for 40 years. We have produced number of graduates, maybe thousands and lakhs of graduates. Now we have taken the pledge to make the impact, to produce the innovation-led entrepreneurs to the society. That will help to generate more jobs here and to give more jobs to the Indian and to the foreigners. So that is, and accordingly I think the whole ecosystem is being created at our university, MIT University, right from the curriculum design, right from the infusion of the liberal arts in a regular engineering course. Our PG is there 2 years back in one of our programs where we we conduct the get-together program at Mumbai. We had requested the DG that time, liberal education like music, art is to be included in the DD shipping approach syllabuses. Otherwise, mariners are very hollow people, very, they are little depressed people. Sorry to say, but they are not that social as compared to other professions. One has to live the life, holistically, complete all the ways. So that was my demand. And later, that year also, I had put up, we should have the artificial intelligence and all other things in the syllabus. Unfortunately, that year after that, they inducted that into syllabus. So the world is changing, human being is changing because we are adopting the different cultures. Accordingly, I think maritime industry has to change to some extent. So that is my point. And number of times what is happening, we see the global vision. Now every fifth mariner has to be Indian. But unfortunately, at a different level, people do not act accordingly. And that creates more and more hurdle. People I'm not talking about the DG shipping assets, but I'm talking, in general. So Shyam Jagannath is a very cooperative man, very humble man. But unfortunately, the hurdles are created. Just to prevent the people, some trust has to be shown into the on the stakeholders. So that is my point. So I think all the topic, finally we want to lead as a country, we want to become the Vishwaguru. How we can become the Vishwaguru? Education has to change, maritime field has to be changed, manufacturing has to be changed, the infra has to be changed. And for that thing, I think collective vision and collective action is required. So that is my small thought on this issue. Innovation is very necessary in our university. Right from design thinking is inducted into as a subject in all streams. Every student of a college has to undergo the second year in their second year program, the performing art and the creative art. The reason behind is that without that they will not be able to apply the technology. We can sell our culture, we can sell our languages. India has so many languages. How can we do that in a globalization? These are the challenges. And on this occasion, if the industry people can give their problems, maybe small problems, to university like us, to the college like MANET, I think we have full-fledged team there. One department is there. We are recruiting 30 full-time PhD fellows every year. So in the span of a 4 year, we have maybe around 120 full-time research fellows are there. They are from computer engineering, they are from mechanical engineering, bioengineering, all people are there. They can really work on your problem and they can give the solution. So that is the commitment. As I said, we are really committed to make the change. Not only talking, not only producing and giving the degree holders. So that is not the aim of the MIT group as such, MIT the university as such. So with that vision, I came here. I do not know much about the marine because nowadays I am just administrator. But I see where my ship is going, where my university is going, what is the aspiration of the today's Indian youth, and am I fulfilling that aspiration? So that is the question which I always put in front of me, and we work on that. So friends, all the dignitaries, eminent people here, I am very honored. And thank you for giving me an opportunity to express my mind on this occasion. Thank you very much. Thank you so much.